What up? Name is Jason. Trying to get this online nutrition fitness coaching business going one day at a time. Every day, just try to work on something that can benefit the business. And it is a lot easier, I'm assuming, for a lot other people. Me, I work 80 plus hours a week, I wake up at 4 in the morning just to work on the business a little bit. I don't have any days off, really. The days off I do have, they're very limited. Throughout the last year, I only took like 10 personal days off, and one of them is for like a vacation, and then the other ones were basically go hang out with family. And those are the days I specifically chose not to do like business and work stuff, so I can just do family stuff, but not the point. Today's thing is about the startup process. Once again, this whole series is basically the starting of this online nutrition and fitness coaching business without any prior clients. It's rough, dude, but it's not. As long as you're obsessed about it and you can see the future, then it's, at the end of the day, it's just another day. That's the one thing. If you can just imagine, the future that, working for yourself, basically helping people, and then being able to work from anywhere. The benefits outrule the startup process. And there's things like today, for example, so I don't have a social media. I've been trying to not do, or I just haven't cared for social media. I don't really care about other people's days. I don't really care about, food recipes or whatever people do or I don't really need to be entertained. My entertainment is studying, learning. So I never really, try to do that. But now I'm trying, because obviously I should have had one like 15 years ago. And if I had one 15 years ago, I would have a following. And I don't really care about the followers, honestly. It's more of like those followers I can convert into leads. Now, obviously, there's good followers and there's bad followers. If you just have a whole bunch of like random followers, obviously, and you grew this audience without an intent to like sell to them, finding your niche and then selling your offer or having offers to your audience, then you're kind of pointless. You know what I mean? Sure, you might feel good. Oh, I got 1 million followers. Like at the end of the day, is it bringing you money? No? Okay, then who cares? You know what I mean? Now, if you're using it for marketing and then congrats. That's the way to do it. That's what I've been trying to do, but I already got disabled from Facebook, and I didn't even have time to create a Facebook profile. They said, nope, you are banned. I'm like, dude. They even told me to send a video in, and like send a video of my face rotating left and right, like I'm setting up my freaking face recognition on my phone, and still freaking denied me. I'm like, how is that possible? Like, come on, dude. I'm sure there's 6-year-olds with Facebooks, and I can't even have a Facebook as a, what in the world, dude? Like, come on. But those are the things that you have to plan for. I really wanted that to happen so that way I can start creating an audience, create a Facebook page, send people there, and have a collective mind, basically like a mastermind, but a collective mind of people that are on Facebook pages, or on a Facebook page specifically, to where it's online nutrition, fitness coaching, personal trainers, you know what I mean? But that never happened, so I got to figure out a way around it, because, with that's the one thing you really have to plan. Like, in my head, it's annoying as heck, because I know I need it, I know I want it, because at the end of the day, if I can, build that credibility, that rapport with people, and having a community, dude, that's like next level stuff, dude. Next level. Even if it's only 1,000 people, if there are 1,000 people that they trust you, you have credibility, you have great information, and you're like, hey, dude, I got a course, about this specific topic, about what this group is all about. I got this course. It might not be made for you, but I'm sure you can get at least 7 golden nuggets, that you can implement into your business. And at the end of the day, if you pay, for example, if it's 1,000 people, I'll probably charge $500, right? Maybe even more. But here's here's the thing, $500, right? But that's the offer. That's the initial offer. You got to remember, there's a thing called an upsell, and there's also a thing called the downsell, and there's also called a another upsell. But so like the downsell is like, all right, you can't buy this course for $500, but would you like to buy this other thing that is not as tactical or not as many strategies, but you can potentially use it to implement into your life and increase your your revenue, your profits, increase your client leads, your clients, your leads, and that's for $297. So you have the downsells, and so you have this following of 1,000 people who you grew, and they know what you're about. You know what I mean? Like you post daily, you answer questions, and then out of those 500, boom, and then you say, hey, I got an inner circle, which is basically like, we have an inner circle where we basically hold each other accountable, all of us. We have meetings, every month, and then you got the mastermind, which could be another $500, and the inner circle is another $500. So at the end of the day, you have 1,000 people, and you're selling a $500 course, but you got this upsell, and people are like, dude, I mean, you've been helping me so far. I found mass clients, a lot of clients freaking, messing with your content. I think there's some value into this. Yeah, I'll do it. Then you upsell them, and then so out of those 1,000 people to 500 people, but then you can potentially make $1 million right there with the upsells. If you have $500, and then you most of them bought the upsells or the masterminds, it kind of contradicts or counterbalances the people who didn't buy, and so you could potentially end up with $1 million. It's that simple. It's that simple. 1,000 course or $1,000 item. 1,000 people, $1 million. It's that easy. So that's what I was trying to do with my audience, not my future audience. So that's the things that you gotta have to plan for. You know what I mean? Especially if you're starting up. Those are hiccups. Those are pretty bad hiccups. You know what I mean? Like, dang, I hear it all the time. You gotta have a social media, but at the end of the day, social medias aren't really that important. It's more of your audience. You know what I mean? Social media is broad, you know what I mean? But if you have an audience, which I am going to create a website, and the website is going to be the SEO, or the website is going to be for me, not my other business. It's going to be just for me. I'm not one of those people who have like, oh, my name's got to be on it because I created it. It's about me. I don't give a dang about my name. All I care about is going to heaven, doing the best that I can to help people. So if you know my name, cool. If you don't, all I want you to know is that I want to be known as that person providing valuable content that helps you and your life, in a specific way, such as either getting you the information you need to solve problems, or potentially entertain. I don't give a shoot. Whatever is clever, whatever. If I'm able to help you, that's cool. So yeah, so the website is going to be me specifically, so that way I can create the audience. But what I'm going to do is these videos that I'm doing here, they're going to be on blog posts, but the blog, it's going to be a blog website. So that way, not only in 3 years of continuously doing this, I can have the credibility on Google, maybe rank higher on SEO for online personal training, coaches who want to coach. I don't know the wording for that, but I think it's coaches who, personal training coach who trains people who want to coach people who want to get coached. But then there's another one, which is you're a coach who coaches people how to coach other people. I don't know. There's a lot of tongue twisters. I don't know what the way to describe it is. But yeah, so I got to figure out a way. And honestly, so I just created a playlist on YouTube. The goals of these videos is just to have one golden nugget each day. So the golden nugget now today is I just made a HubSpot advertisement, and I'm retargeting the contact list that I have. And on that it says target them wherever they are online. That's deep. That means I'm stalking you, but it's not me personally. It's just my advertisements. They're gonna be following you everywhere you go, everywhere you look. There's gonna be evolving health. They're gonna be like, what in the heck? These people are popping off. That's what I'm hoping. We'll see what happens. I actually didn't like it. I like the whole of the retargeting ad, but I asked for I wanted to fill in contact information on my website because I just updated my pricing on my website. I've never had that before on my website. It's more of a funnel than a website. Funnel is basically one call to action on each page, and I need to update it. I'm using Score app, not the point. But I do want to mention that there are hiccups you're going to be facing. And these videos, I'm hoping I can just get one golden nugget. You're going to have to implement. Knowledge without implementation is kind of useless. It's dumb. It's dumb. It's knowledge without, you know what I mean? Like, if you know the answers to, like, the engine in your car not working and you do nothing about it, that's dumb. It's dumb. You might be smart in the head, but as a person, you're dumb for not fixing the engine. If you know what's going on, So, yeah, that's knowledge without implementation. But these videos, I'm telling you, I should, on my way back from work, I'll definitely do like a recap of what this video is about. I feel like every 33 videos, I should have a recap of what this page is doing, what it's going to be, what I want it in for the future. And it's really, I really want to, until once I go full time on my business, that's when the tacticals and the strategies get in way more detailed, where I'm setting up these campaigns. I'm talking exactly everything I'm doing about the campaigns, why I'm doing about the campaigns, who I'm doing the campaigns for, the results I'm expecting, like just everything I do. Like every video is probably going to be about 40 minutes, and it's basically just trying to get people, hooked on this, on these strategies that they can implement. And the biggest thing is, I'm really hoping I could find some people that are willing to work with me, you know what I mean? And not even work with me like like on the same business, but like let me know what's working for them, or you let me know, I'll let you know what's working for me. Like, hey, have you tried this? And you're like, I don't know, I think I have, but have you tried this? And I'm like, oh no, I didn't. Can you explain? They're like, yeah, this is what I got, this is the result. I'm like, what? Then I'll be like, dude, that brings up a good point. I actually tried to do this. And you're like, what? And I'm like, this. And you're like, what? And you're just gonna be like, whoa, dude, well, because you did this and this happened and I did that and this happened, dude, what if we did this? And they're like, oh, something like that. That's what I want in the future. It's like a mastermind, where people are just the same vision, entrepreneur, solopreneur, however you want to do it. If you want to own a gym, it's just, pretty cool. You can buy gym lunch, and then you have all this, personality involved with it. So people might mess with you because your personality, not mess with you, good in a good way. So yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, that's basically all I got today. Is basically you have to prepare for this stuff, especially starting up, that you can't expect like getting denied from Facebook before even setting up a profile. Like, I couldn't even set up a profile. They're like, send a video in, and then I was denied. I don't understand why. I'm gonna try to figure out a way around that, because I think there is power in audience. It's not just random audience, an audience that is targeted specifically for your future. So like for me, online personal trainers, you know what I mean? Honestly, I should be targeting future clients